Interesting.
I am the pride of the Shiranui!
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? The combo's there. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves, and what a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight!
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Active combo hits, and we got trouble coming. The drive rush to keep it going. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Smart play with the throw. What's the next move? Goes for the rush. Gets out of there with the backdash. Drive gauge gap here. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Doesn't let up and gets the stun. In there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight! Round! Fight!
Shadow Rise. The last round. It's now or never. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Drive rush to keep it going. Still plenty of time left. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Knew the throw was coming. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. All in with the rush. Live turning it up to an 11. Can they make the most of this? Links in. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. They were sitting on their VA for this super art. Go big time to end it. Never ever miss a chance to show off the fancy stuff. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion.
I am the pride of the Shiranui!
Round one. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Still slugging it out here. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Starts with a jump in. Big counter. Solid combo. Takes a trip. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? They block the overhead, and the jump in is denied. Triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. Player two creates a good court, springs forward with the drive rush. All right, drive rush to keep it going. Sneaks in the throw. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight!
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player one chases them down. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters planning something? A parry? Lighting up the skies with I don't know why. A quick breather. Going in with Devil's Reverse. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Knockdown and connects with the throw. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Breaks it. Waddle getting it all on the drive rush. Burns out. Turning it right up with the super. Up for the knee for KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some the fireworks.
The difference in our power. Final round. Fight.
Opens with a fireball. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Dashes forward. Here comes all in with a rush. Side switch. Fastest hit and the pressure builds. Links it. Live turning it up to an 11. What will they do next? Perfection. Going in. Back into the corner. What setups do they have? Dangerous range here. What now? Drive rush. Forward rush. Connects with the throw. And betting it all on the drive rush. All in with the rush. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 really had to fight for that one.
Interesting.
I am the prize of the Shiranui.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Deal some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Strings it all together. Backs them into the corner. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure he capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
My turn.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick going on the offensive. Player 1 chases them down. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Uses the gauge for a super arc. The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Interesting.
I am the prize of the Shiranui.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Goes for the throw. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Sticks the combo. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner.
You are barely.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Definitely answers the air attack. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Springs forward with the drive rush. Dashes, just goes for it at this range. Knee press nightmare hits him. Both fighters planning something? Can they keep on him? Hits him with a double knee press. Blocks it. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump throws them.
Stay down.
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Grabs and all the throw connects. Player burns out. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
They are letting it fly from the get-go. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. That feeling out phase is over. Time to the low. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Links it, throws them. Both fighters planning something? Player one is in a very all in with a rush. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spins it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player two is burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player two is in burnout state. Drive rush. Going in. Mai keeping it nice and fine, turning it up to an 11. Player two flipping the script with that turnaround super. Now they can use drive. Ugh, take a seat.
Stay down.
Player two dumps them. Player two comes out on top of that fierce battle. Unlocked. Let's get it on.
I am the pride of the Shiranui.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Throws them down. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Well aware of the life in meters. Really good decision making. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Double knee press. Still very early in the round. Grabs him. Knockdown. Player one will look to drive rush to keep it going. Takes a trip. Going old school, crossing over with the target combo. Smart play, a super art. Just goes for it at this range. Getting that extra juicy with Kagero no Mai. Player two, all the throw connects. Grabs and throws. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Oh, burnout triggers. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Final gets him with a Euro step. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Then in with the head press. All in with a rush. There's a burnout. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player two is looking at a grim situation forward rush. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player bends the meter and breaks the seal. Time for shenanigans. What a finish. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight.